Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Specialist Dozier.
Sergeant Husler.
Specialist Court.
All right. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
All right. So what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the actions that you need to take if you fail a PT test. Well, first of all, what is a PT test for the Army? It's called the Army Physical Fitness Test. It's a test that measures your muscular and cardio aerobic endurance. And so the reason we do this is so that you can also be successful in combat. All right, there's a common saying that we have. It's we sweat and train so we don't bleed in war. All right, so the regulation, the field manual that covers it is FM 7-22. All right, the Army Physical Fitness Test consists of push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. You have to do the push-ups, as many as you can do, in 2 minutes, and as many sit-ups as you can do in 2 minutes as well. All right, so you take a PT test semi-annually or every 6 months within the Army. All right, so the commanders can determine your level of physical fitness. All right, if you wind up failing that PT test, there's numerous things that wind up happening. The first thing that happens is if you fail a PT test, you are immediately counseled by your supervisor on a DA Form 4856. Okay? They're going to tell you that your level of fitness is not meeting the Army standards, and going to give you some pointers of what you can do so you are more successful. Okay? After you are counseled, the next thing that happens is you are barred. A barred is covered in AR 840-10. All right, a bar simply means that you're not able to go to any kind of schooling, receive any kind of awards, or anything else like that. So that your primary focus is to fix the deficiency that you have, whether it be push-ups, sit-ups, or the run. All right, so you can't receive any kind of things achievements or anything that you cannot receive while you are flagged. All right, the next thing that happens is you're going to get placed in a remedial PT program. That means you're going to wind up doing PT twice a day. You're going to do it in the mornings with your unit, with the company or the platoon that you belong to, and then later on in the afternoons you're going to do PT again, focusing on the event that your deficiency was in. All right, you're going to have up to 6 months. You're going to have up to 90 days to pass the PT test. Within that 90 days, your primary focus is to pass the PT test. It's up to the commander's approval to figure out when he wants to give you another record A PFT. If you wind up failing a PT test within that 90 days, what will happen is you'll start being processed part of AR 350-1. All right, is a guideline that we have that goes by as far as the process goes to getting you out of the military. All right, because if you're not physically fit, you become a liability in combat. That's something that we don't want. All right, so what's going to happen is you'll be counseled once again. All right, by your chain of command, letting you know that you're going to get processed for separation because you have failed to meet the Army standard to pass the PT test. All right, after that, what's going to happen is you're going to start doing the process for separation out of the Army. You're going to start going through medical. They're going to give you a physical. They're going to check your mental status to make sure you're good to go. Once it happens, you're going to have to go see the company commander again to let him know that you are definitely being processed for separation. All right. After that happens, the paperwork is going to come back to us, and then from there, you're going to have roughly 14 to 30 days before you're processed out of the Army. It is that quick and that easy. So within that 90 days, if you do pass the PT test, all this stuff is null and void. All right, the flags get lifted, everything else gets lifted, and you get placed back in the regular Army. The chapter gets lifted, and then you can start receiving your awards and all that stuff again because you have met the Army standards. The Army standard is you must have to get a minimum of 60% per your age group in each event. So in a nutshell, that's what it takes to be successful and pass the PT test. And if you don't pass the PT test, then you'll find yourself within 90 days being processed out of the Army for separation. All right. Do you have any questions?
Negative.
Are you sure?
All
right. At this time, this concludes my brief. Thank you for your attendance. How much time is it?
4:42.
4:42?
Yep.